A 3¼ hour drive today from home out to St George Parkrun. 140 parkruns in Queensland, 96 left to go. Today I have a special guest with me, my wife Suzanne, who's camera shy. St George, it's time to introduce ourselves. The Facebook punters weren't wrong when they talk about the scenery of this course. This is like something out of a old bush painting by the riverside. Now friends, is the Balonne River, and it was here at the Balonne River that the famous Australian explorer Thomas Mitchell crossed the Balonne River into what is now known as St George, because he did it on the day, the feast, St George's Day. A nice wide path, and it's 2.5k out and back. The climate, it's mid-May here in Queensland. We're approaching winter. It's probably around 13 degrees this morning. It does get down as low as 0 in the winter and up into the mid to high 30s in the summer. So generally speaking, temperate, but you will hit the extremes seasonally. Exposure here, kind of running directly into the sun, and it's slightly overcast to begin the run today. But with the amount of gums that line the river here, my guess is that it's going to be pretty consistently patchy, probably more shade than exposed sun. So nice river run. Turn out 2.5k. Now I might have misread the reviews or misread some comments on the course, but she definitely ain't flat, but I wouldn't call it challenging either. It's somewhere between that kind of honest and challenging. I've been able to run all the inclines, so they're short, they're not that steep. I'm sure you can handle it. Hey, here comes wifey. To be honest, I think if this course was purely flat or mostly flat, it would take away from the joy of the course. You've got those bends, those variations in elevation that aren't taxing or challenging, but just mix up the course a bit. Just handy on and out and back. I really dig this course profile because of the variety. There's areas where you can kind of take it easy, steady the heart rate, nice flat stretches, but with the ups and downs that are on this course, man, it's enough to push yourself for a short time up those inclines. But the declines, you could really be able to send it here if you wanted to. In this home stretch, especially, be able to finish strong on this course. PB course? I don't know. Depends how you feel on the day, how everything comes together. But maybe. See the roots exposed on those gums by the river. And what happens is, the dry season, we've had some rains coming into the river here, so they're not exposed that much. But the roots are exposed and the trees are up. Apparently, gives the illusion that the trees have been walking. Apparently, it's a sight to behold. Accessibility on this parkrun course, simple. Buggies, prams, dogs, children, anyone, walkers, nice wide paths, little congestion, actually no congestion, relatively small in number, around the 30s to 40s. Numbers bumped up a bit today, but yeah, you're generally looking at 30s to 40s. Mix of runners. Queensland Statesman, 140 parkruns. That is now 45 down, 95 to go.
Is it your
Done! And the community vibe here is intimate, it's family, it's community, it's loud. And it has one of the most friendliest parkrun people ever, with Kylie.
Oh, thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.
Right.
And all the best with your quest.
What is the X factor of St George Parkrun? Definitely the course scenery and wildlife as you run along the Balonne River. And you have a varied course profile to suit. What are some highlights coming out to St George Parkrun? Well, we have Kylie, the most friendliest parkrun run director I've ever come across. Hot tip I got from the Facebook group. Also, there are things to do around town. Don't just come to St George Parkrun to do the parkrun. Visit the town, there are things to see. You have the unique emu eggs that have been emptied and scraped out and sanded and bowled. And there are so many layers apparently to an emu egg that they are all different shades and drought and what they eat, and everything can affect those colors of them. And you can see here how they've been carved, where it actually shows different shades of the color of the egg shell. or eggshells, or layers of the eggshell. Whatever you want, I don't know what you call it. But this is just amazing what they've done. This is all hand carved. You have choices and options when it comes to your parkfaff for coffee and breakfast. Everything from basic bacon and eggs all the way through to waffles and ice cream, depending where you go. This morning we went to the farmhouse for something a bit more unique. At the moment, the Balonne River is kind of high, so it's hiding those walking trees. So here's some photos that I've picked up online to show you what it would look like. So that would no doubt be an X factor, or at least a highlight if you came out to St George Parkrun in drier season. Here at St George, it also has the westernmost winery in Queensland. One of the key factors that got my wife out here to St George Parkrun. If you have a Queensland parkrun you reckon I should slot in early in this Statesman Quest, drop it in the comments below and let me know why. I have a Ko-Fi page which is linked in the description and the comments, where you can leave a tip there, a little something, just to let me know that you appreciate these videos, bringing these parkrun families to you. The playlist for other videos in the Statesman Quest is right here, so give them a watch. Subscribe so that you don't miss out any further episodes. I'm also taking on a challenge of Australia's toughest parkrun. Here's the video on that challenge. God bless. Remember, run with faith, run with purpose, run for something greater.